Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So today we will start reading from the book, okay? और हम दुरुस लुगतुल अरबिया से जो हमने लास्ट में एडजेक्टिव स्टार्ट किए थे, so we will read it from the book now. और यहाँ पे एडजेक्टिव्स स्टार्ट होते हैं लेसन नंबर 9 से. You can see it, right? You can see, right?
जी
ठीक है, ओके. तो so we have ad-darsu at-tasi'u. Ad-darsu at-tasi'u. Ad-dars means lesson. और यहाँ पे अगर आप इसकी कंस्ट्रक्शन देखोगे, दो वर्ड्स बने हैं यहाँ पे, मुरक्कबात, जो मैंने आपको लास्ट टाइम कहा था, मुरक्कबात. सो वी हैव मुफरदात. मुफरद इज वन वर्ड, एंड जब मुफरद और मुफरद मिल जाता है तो मुफरद और मुफरद बन जाता है मुरक्कब. तो दो वर्ड्स की कंस्ट्रक्शन जो सबसे पहले हमने पढ़ी थी वो थी सिफत और मौसूफ की. और हमने ये अंडरस्टैंड किया था कि जो सिफत और मौसूफ है, सिफत की खुद की कोई आराब और कोई आराब खुद की नहीं होती, कोई केस उसका खुद का नहीं होता. और जो सिफत है वो अपनी आराब लेती है मौसूफ से. ठीक है. मौसूफ की जो आराब होगी, मौसूफ जैसे होगा वैसी ही इसकी सिफत भी होगी. और मौसूफ और सिफत कैसे आते हैं? पहले मौसूफ आता है, उसके बाद उसकी सिफत आती है. इंग्लिश में फॉर एग्जांपल सिफत पहले आती है, एडजेक्टिव पहले आता है. जैसे फास्ट कार, तो उसमें कार बाद में आ गई और सिफत उसकी पहले आ गई. उर्दू में भी ऐसा ही है, लेकिन अरबिक में मौसूफ पहले आता है और उसके बाद सिफत उसकी आती है. और दूसरी जो टर्मिनोलॉजी इसके लिए है सिफत और मौसूफ की, एक और जो अरब वर्ल्ड में यूज होती है, वो है सिफत का दूसरा जो नाम है. मतलब हम तो सिफत ही वर्ड यूज कर रहे हैं सिफत के एडजेक्टिव के लिए, वो है नात. नून आइन एंड ता. और वो भी बोल सकते हैं, वो भी वी कैन यूज द वर्ड सिफत और वी कैन यूज द वर्ड नात. ठीक है. अद-दरसु अत-तासिउ. अद-दर्स, द लेसन. अत-तासिया, जैसे नंबर 9 को हमने पढ़ा था और अपने याद भी किया होगा. तिसआ, तिसआ, राइट. तिसआ या तिसअतुन. तो तिसअतुन मींस 9. तिसअतुन. ठीक है. और जब ये सिफत बन गई, यहाँ पे सिफत बन के आ गया अदर्स का. लेसन है लेकिन ये 9th लेसन है. अदर्स यहाँ पे मौसूफ है और इसकी सिफत है 9 नंबर. यानी कि हम इंग्लिश में बोलेंगे द 9th लेसन. ठीक है. 9th क्या है? लेसन की सिफत. अदरसु अत्तासिउ, जिस तरीके से अदर्स अलिफ लाम के साथ है, ये डेफिनेट है. द लेसन, इसी तरीके से इसकी सिफत भी अलिफ लाम के साथ है, डेफिनेट है. और ये आपका आ गया अदरसु अत्तासिउ, द 9th लेसन. अगर फर्स्ट लेसन है अदरसु अल अव्वल, दूसरा अदरसु अस्सानी. ठीक है. और हम ये लेसन क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं डायरेक्टली? बिकॉज यहाँ पे इसमें एडजेक्टिव्स डिस्कस हुए. तो यहाँ पे ये जो है लेसन, इट स्टार्ट्स विद मन हाज़र रजुलु. मन, who is the man, right? Man, who. Man is what? इस्तिफामिया के लिए है ना. Is it can you, I'm asking you a question. मन क्या है? हर्फ इस्तिफामिया है या इसमें इस्तिफामिया है?
इसमें इस्तिफामिया.
Very good. It's a isme istifamiya. And the difference between the harf istifamiya and the isme istifamiya, you know that. So, man has a rajul. Ye, who is the man? Question है. और इसका जब भी इसम आएगा, इसम जो ये सेंटेंस स्टार्ट इसम से हो रहा है तो ऑब्वियसली जुमला इसमिया है और एक कंप्लीट सेंटेंस है. मन हाज़ा रजुल, हु इज द मैन. हुआ अब्बासुन, हुआ is again zamir, it's used for third person masculine जो गायब हो. गायब वाहिद गायब मुजक्कर, ठीक है, मुजक्कर हो, गायब हो, थर्ड पर्सन हो, है ना. गायब थर्ड पर्सन ही को बोलते हैं ना. सेकंड पर्सन जो हाजिर हो, सेकंड पर्सन बोलते हैं जो हाजिर है. तो हुआ इज अ जमीर, इट्स अ प्रोनाउन फॉर द थर्ड पर्सन masculine. हुआ अब्बासुन, ही इज अब्बास. सो वी कैन से सिंपली हुआ अब्बास. अब तो आपको ये समझ आ गया है कि इस पे जो गैर मुनसरिफ इसम होगा उसके ऊपर तनवीन नहीं आएगी, जो मुनसरिफ होगा उसके ऊपर तनवीन आएगी. आई होप दैट्स क्लियर टू यू. नेक्स्ट इज अब्बासुन ताजरुन. अब्बास इज ताजर. ताजर मीन्स ट्रेडर, बिजनेसमैन या तिजारत करने वाला, ठीक है. ताजरुन. हुआ अब्बास, अब्बासुन ताजरुन. या मन स्टार्ट से मैं पढ़ता हूँ. मन हाज़ा रजुल हुआ अब्बास, अब्बास ताजरुन, ठीक है. अब्बास ताजर ऐसे भी पढ़ सकते हैं. अब्बास ताजर. अब्बास ताजर गनियुन. अब देखो, ताजरुन गनियुन ये इसकी क्या है, सिफत है. अब्बास क्या है, ताजरुन गनियुन, रिच, अमीर. अमीर बोल सकते हैं, रिच, गनी. ताजरुन गनियुन. ताजिर के ऊपर भी तनवीन है यहाँ पे, इस यहाँ पे मेंशन नहीं है तो आपको पता होनी चाहिए. ताजुरुन गनियुन. सो ही इज अ रिच ट्रेडर, ठीक है. अब्बासुन ताजुरुन गनियुन कहाँ चला गया ये. अब्बासु ताजुरुन गनियुन, ठीक है. हामिदुन मुदर्रिसुन. हामिद इज अ टीचर. हामिदुन मुदर्रिसुन जदीदुन. क्या है मीनिंग?
Hamid is a new teacher.
करेक्ट, करेक्ट, करेक्ट. हामिद इज ए न्यू टीचर. मा हाजा, व्हाट इज दिस? हाजा तुफाह. It is an apple. At-tufahu, the apple. Fakihatun, lazizatun. Lazizatun, fakihatun, lazizatun. Sweet, fruit. Fakihatun means fruit, right? और यहाँ पे आप ये देखो कि एक चीज नोटिस करो आप कि ये भी नकिरा है, ये भी नकिरा है, क्योंकि ये खबर है ना. अत-तुफाहु इज मुब्तदा, फाकिहतुन खबर आ गई इसकी, और लजीजतुन इसकी सिफत है. मेवा है, लेकिन कौन सा मेवा? स्वीट है, लजीज मेवा. और ये देखो आप दोनों आ, इसकी खबर भी क्या है, फेमिनाइन. क्यों है फेमिनाइन? क्योंकि मौसूफ फेमिनाइन है. मौसूफ इंडेफिनिट है तो उसकी सिफत भी इंडेफिनिट है. सिफत लजीजतुन फॉलोज एवरीथिंग, राइट. जो इसकी सिफत है वो मौसूफ का हर कोई पहलू फॉलो करेगी, केस में भी, जेंडर में भी, नंबर में भी, ठीक है. उसके बाद माजालिका, व्हाट इज दैट? अगेन सी हाउ द जालिका इज रिटन. जालिका के बाद अलिफ नहीं लिखा है. क्यों नहीं लिखा है? बिकॉज वी आई टोल्ड यू लास्ट टाइम दैट देयर इज अ डैगर अलिफ ऑन इट, राइट. So because we don't use the vowel, we don't write the vowels, so you have to know that it's zalika. You don't write alif here. So if you're writing all of this, then you put a dagger alif at the top. Ma zalika, what is that? Zalika usfurun, that is a bird. Sorry, that is an usfur. Usfur, sparrow. That is a sparrow. Usfurun. So these are the new words. You can memorize these new words. And the purpose behind reading this text was actually this, that you can learn new words here and the sentence construction as well. Zalika usfurun, that is a bird. Now we start the next sentence. Al usfuru, that is a mubtada and it is definite. And you can see the tanween drops and we add alif lam to it. So it's al usfuru ta'irun. Okay, if it was like al usfuru ta'irun, so it means the sparrow is a bird. Ta'irun means bird. Al usfur means sparrow. So it means the sparrow is a bird. Ta'irun sagirun, small bird, right? It is the sifat again. Ta'irun sagirun, sparrow is a small bird. All right. It's very easy, but it's just that new words and new way of constructing these sentences that will help you. And then we have al-arabiyatu. See how it's written? It's written al-arabiyatu, Arabic, right? Al-arabiyatu, lughatun. Lughatun means language. So if it was al-arabiyatu lughatun, it means the Arabic is a language. So we have sahlatun. Why is it sahlatun and not sahlun? Because its mausuf is lughat, and lughat is feminine, right? Because we have a tai marbuta. So it is not sahlun, it is sahlatun, right? It is following everything. You can see the pattern that the sifat follows all the pattern. So al arabiyatu. So if it was English, is an easy language. Al ingliziyatu, lughatun sahlun, right? So you can replace the language here. Uh, al fransiyatu lughatun sahlun. Now, if I have to say that the Arabic is a tough language, tell me how are you gonna say that? The Arabic is a tough language. Can you try?
Al-Arabiyatu
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
lughatun.
Mm-hmm.
टफ को क्या बोले सहलतुन
Sa'batun. Sad, Ain, Ba, and Ta marbuta. Sa'batun, we have studied that word. Sa'bun, right? Sa'bun, not sabun, not the soap, right? That is sabun. It is sa'bun, sad with a sad, right? So moving forward, okay, now we have, can you read it yourself on the screen?
Al-Arabiyatu lughatun jamilatun.
Easy enough. So we have Jamilatun means beautiful, right? The Arabic is a beautiful language. Okay, continue, please.
Ammarun talibu. Ammaru.
No, it's Ammarun.
Ammarun.
I last time had showed it on the board to all of you that there are multiple ways of writing a tanween, right? This way is one of the ways. So you have al-dhamma and there is a small, we can say a small mark next to it. If you see this here, Kaslan, you see, this is al-dhamma, the pesh, but this is a tanween. Okay, this is one of the ways of writing it. I call it a rasam al-khat, the way to write something, the way you're writing the script, rather. So this is ammarun, right? So continue, please.
Ammarun talibun. Talibun ही होगा.
Mm-hmm.
Talibun
Now,
mujtahidun.
why did you hesitate here? It should be clear to you that this is talibun because it doesn't have an alif lam, right? It should be very clear to you without asking me now. That is the reason why he's not writing a tanween, right? Ammarun is what? It is a definite. It's definite, right? Because it's a name. Ammar is a name. Ammarun talibun mujtahidun, right? Continue, please. What does it mean? Yeah, mujtahidun. Mujtahidun comes from the word jahada. Jahada means to strive, mehnat. Mujtahidun means mehnati, right? So if you have the feminine talibatun, let's say for example, what will be the feminine? Mehndi, mehndi, hardworking. So what will be the, if I say Fatima, so can you convert this into feminine for Fatima?
Fatimatu talibatun.
Mm-hmm. And then?
Mujtahidatun.
Mujtahidun. Sorry, mujtahidatun. You're correct. You're correct. Mujtahidatun, right? Okay, continue, please.
Wahamidun
Sorry,
talibun.
this is not Hamidun. Is it Hamidun?
Hamid.
It is
Muhammad.
Mahmud. It is
Mahmud.
Mahmud.
Mahmud. Mahmud.
Mahmudun, right?
जी व महमूदुन तालिबुन कसलन
Okay, now I'll read it because this is a new word. So we have Ammarun Talibun Mujtahidun. Ammar is a hard-working student, right? Mehnti, student. And we have Va and Mahmudun, and Mahmud Talibun Kaslanu is lazy, lazy student. Now it should be actually Kaslanun, right? Talibun Kaslanun. Can you tell me why is it Kaslanu and not Kaslanun? Because Kaslan is Ghair Munsarif. Okay, it doesn't take tanween. So this is the new word you have learned now, which is Ghair Munsarif. I told you that over the period of time that you will learn these words Ghair Munsarif. So it is Kaslanu.
आपने बोला था सिर्फ नेम्स होगा सिटी के नेम्स या
I didn't say names ही होंगे, तब तक तो names ही थे ना. And more we go ahead and read, we'll come across new words. So these are some words that you'll have to memorize. Kaslanu is a new word that you have come across now. Lazy, it is Ghair Munsarif. It will not take tanween. Fa'lanu के वजन पे जैसे जैसे okay, it will come in the over the period of time, otherwise you'll get confused. So we have kaslanu. Okay, kaslanu means lazy. Talibun kaslanu. All right, and that is the purpose of using this word. Otherwise it should have been kaslanun, but because this is how the traditional Arabs use this word, they didn't use kaslanun, they use kaslanu. And so when it's here used in the rough form, rafa, right? The cases,
और अगर ये फेमिनाइन होगा तो
If it's feminine, so you tell me, what are we going to do then? It'll be, yeah, go ahead, try. It'll be kasla actually. Iska feminine kasla aega, kasla. So that will come in this lesson later on. Abhi, you just memorize its masculine form. It'll be kasla, right? That'll be the feminine form of kaslan. But the main thing that you should have actually asked here was what will be its case if the case changes, right? That should have been actually your question, because for a feminine word, that's all right. Kasla, we use the word kasla, that will come in the lesson ahead. But what will be its genitive form and what will be its, because we're using this word right now. Sorry?
कसलाना होगा ना
Kaslana, correct. But I'll tell you one more thing that we can add to this, although this is a bit advanced, what I'm going to tell you now, but this will help you out if you are able to grasp it and understand it. If you don't understand it, forget about it. What I'm going to tell you now. There are certain ghair munsarif nouns, like for example, kaslan, or we have some plurals. For example, we have the word madrasatun, right? What is the meaning of madrasatun?
school
Wait, let me write it here because you have asked this. So let me try to see. Let me show this to you here if I'm able to write it. We have mad ra sa and then madrasun, right? Or we have madrasatun, right? Is this what we have?
कीबोर्ड नहीं दिख रहा है मुझे
Screen nahi dikh rahi?
नहीं
What is on the screen right now?
यही बुक का ही
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Wait. 1 minute. You see it now?
हाँ.
So we have madrasa. Wait. What do we have?
मद्रसतुन.
We write it like this, right? madrasatun. madrasatun. So इसका plural जो आएगा वो आएगा मदारिस. क्या आएगा? मदारिस. और ये जो मदारिस है ये गैर मुंसरिफ है. Like this. All right. So there are some words जिनका plural भी गैर मुंसरिफ हो सकता है. Technically, it should have been madrasatun, madarisun, because we'll study this when we reach the plurals. But there are certain words, they are ghair munsarif. But the thing is, if alif lam is added to this, now let's do it like this. If we have madaris, what will be its genitive form and accusative form? Can you tell me?
मदारसी.
No, what is the original word?
मद्रसतुन.
Madrasatun is original. What is this plural? Madrasatun means one, right? It's school. Now we have schools. So how do you write schools? We write the schools madarisu. All right, madarisu. This means schools. ठीक है ना? madarisu. Now अगर madarisu क्या है? गैर मुंसरिफ है. मदरसतुन गैर मुंसरिफ नहीं है, वो मुंसरिफ है. मदारिसु ये मैं कह रहा हूँ ना. मदारिसु.
आपने वो केस पूछा ना, मदारिसा.
नहीं, मैंने इसका केस पूछा. हाँ, केस मैंने पूछा वो है, इसका केस नॉमिनेटिव है ना, मरफू है ना ये. जब इसका एक्यूजेटिव केस चला जाएगा तो कैसे जाएगा? तो क्या होगा इसमें? क्या चेंज आएगी? मदारिसा. करेक्ट. मदारिसा. राइट. इट विल बी मदारिसा. अब जब इसका जेनेटिव केस जाएगा तो क्या होगा?
मदारिसा.
शाबाश, है ना? मदारिसा. राइट. But so exactly the same is all the pattern, right? This is the pattern that if it's genitive, it doesn't take kasra. But the thing is, these kind of words, because how you differentiate them with the nouns of a name or a person is that they can take alif lam. These kind of ghair munsarif can take alif lam, right? The schools. Fatima cannot take alif lam because it's definite. So there are two types of ghair munsarif words we have: those who can take alif lam and those who cannot take alif lam. When they do not have alif lam, they will be like this: madarisu, madarisa, madarisa. But when it takes alif lam, when I add alif lam to it, okay, alif plus lam, okay, when they take alif lam, now it no longer becomes ghair munsarif. It can take kasra in its genitive form. It can take kasra here. It can become al madarisi. मेरी बात समझ आ रही? मैं कहना क्या चाहता हूँ? I am trying to tell you that there are two types of ghair munsarif, right? Like we have Fatima, we have Misr. They don't take tanween. And there are another type of, they also obviously they don't take tanween. Ghair munsarif by definition means it doesn't take tanween. But there are certain ghair munsarif nouns that can take alif lam, right? Obviously they don't take tanween, but they can take alif lam. So, but when we put an alif lam on them, they will behave normally. They will take kasra then, right? So this might be a bit advanced for you right now, but because you asked about kaslanu, its feminine form will be kasla. And I'll tell you about when that time comes, which will be just after a few pages on this, I guess. And next to that, we will also discuss about the cases of this. Right now, we just remember this word, okay? Kaslanu. So we have wa mahmudun talibun kaslanu, okay? Okay, and continue please on the screen. You can see the screen, right?
Man anta. Man anta matlab who are you?
Man ant. So ant is you, right? Second person. And this is a pronoun, right? which pronoun is this? Detached, right? Another is
Okay.
attached, another is detached. So this is a detached. So you can say you, man, ant. Who are you, right? Anta. And can you tell me the three cases of anta? If it comes in genitive form, accusative form, and any form it comes, can you tell me the case? Sorry,
तो क्या बोला आपने?
मैं पूछ रहा हूँ कि what are the three cases of anta? Cases. If it comes as genitive, if it comes as accusative, if it comes as nominative. Right now it's marfu, right? It's nominative. So when its case changes to genitive and accusative, what the changes will it go through? Or will it go through any change?
नहीं चेंज नहीं होगा ना?
Correct. So because it's a mabni, right? Just like zalika haza, they don't go through any changes. So that kind of nouns, we call it mabni. Mabni means it doesn't go any change in the case, right? In the case, if there is no change, we call it mabni. So it retains its form. Like we have haza, we have zalika. Okay. If the case changes, they remain the same. So those nouns are mabni. Okay. So that should be clear to you. So please continue.
أنا طالب.
So
I am student.
we actually read it as ana talibun, right? That's how we will. Not ana talibun, ana talibun. It don't uh, prolong it that much. So I say ana talibun, okay? I am a student. So if I say anta talibun jadidun. So we have, why do we have double alif in the beginning? Rather hamza in the beginning.
ये क्वेश्चन पूछने के लिए इस्तेमाल करते हैं.
Correct, correct, correct. So we have anta talibun jadidun. Are you the new student, right? Talibun jadidun is what we call this construction is sifat mawsuf, right? And we call it murakkabe tawsifi or murakkabe wasfi. So that's the technical term we use. So say na'am ana talibun jadidun. Yes, I am a new student, right? And now we have exercises for the same tamarin. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead, and because the time frame is only 30 minutes for this, we're going to disconnect and then you reconnect, okay?
जी.
Thank you.